Hey guys, it's me, George Harold One. Today, we are going to be watching a movie again. This is a movie called Bedtime for Bonzo. I know almost nothing about it other than the fact that it stars Ronald Reagan and a chimpanzee. So, interesting cast. I'm pretty sure this movie is also in the Library of Congress, so hopefully it's pretty good, but let's see. Universal International. Is that Universal Studios? Ronald Reagan.
Like that. Gosh, I hope he doesn't jump off.
Oh, there he is! There he is! It's Ronald! It's Theodore Roosevelt!
I've tried everything.
Bribery?
Bribery, threats, tears.
Then why did you send for me?
You're a psychologist. You psychologist.
On him?
Oh, what's he doing? Ronald Reagan climbing across the building. There's the chimpanzee! So we're getting right into this. There's no origin story, it's just right into Ronald Reagan chimpanzee. So far, I kind of like this movie.
Jump, Bonzo! Jump!
Peter, what are you doing?
I'm trying inverted psychological domination. He should refuse to jump.
Peter, try something else. $2,000.
That's not Peter, that's Ronald Reagan. Why is he wearing like one of those ties that the TVA was wearing in Loki? Didn't they have that where the tie was cut off at the bottom? Is that a real thing? I don't know why I'm pointing. Come on, Bonzo. Is that actually Ronald Reagan or is that a stunt double? They're not showing his face. I'm kind of assuming it's a stunt double.
Next time, call a zoo.
Call the zoo? Office of the Dean. Alright. Ronald Reagan in jail? What if Ronald Reagan, the president, was just this guy in disguise as Ronald Reagan?
So you're the professor's boy.
That's Dwight D. Eisenhower.
That's right.
I wonder if this guy lived to see Ronald Reagan become the president. Okay, this movie came out in like the 50s, right? And Reagan was 70, or he was 69, almost 70 when he became the president. In 81.
Breaking the engagement. Apparently,
I'm trying to figure out how old he was here. I guess he was like 40.
Peter, you studied under Dr. Huxley.
That's not Peter, that's Ronald Reagan. Which president is that in the background? Is that, young Thomas Jefferson?
What language? And from a psychologist.
There he is! There he is! Bonzo!
Come in, Miss, Dr. Tillinghast.
Is that Nancy Reagan? It'd be really funny if that's Nancy Reagan.
Father told me what you said.
Did you wash his mouth out with soap?
Oh, Peter, did you have to blow up at him?
Valerie, I'm not made of
This is,
sawdust.
I assume, the main
Well, I
couple
suppose
of
you
the
had a
movie,
right
and
to
they're
get
like
angry.
fighting. That's not
After all,
like a
it
good
would be better
dynamic,
if we
I
had
feel
fathers
like.
And as far as I'm concerned, he can
Peter,
go to...
Don't say anything we'll both regret.
I'm
No
sorry.
one else is in the room. No one else would
All right,
care.
you talk to you.
And
Just
she
the same.
knew
Then we'll
what he
get
was
engaged
about to
all
say,
over again
right?
when this thing dies down.
Wait, did she just
Just
say
don't
Ronald
go
Reagan?
far.
I was talking over it, but I heard again.
Accidentally, I was listening on the hold of the key.
Accidentally. Alright,
No,
Teddy
I'm afraid
Roosevelt.
it's not.
He's very young.
I wish
Only a
that
month
guy
ago he
was
came from
Reagan's
Africa.
vice president.
Bring me
I
the
guess he
bottle.
couldn't have been,
I wanna
because
try
that's
something.
Teddy Roosevelt, and he already served 2 full terms as president. Well, not 2 full terms. He served most of a full term because he was the vice president and the president died, and then he served a full term. He served almost 2 full terms. I know too much about presidents. I want them to kiss.
Yes, I'll provide a mother.
How?
Well, I don't know.
Yeah,
But I'll do it.
here's the mother. Hello!
So far, 6 women have refused the job. One threatened to call the police.
Me when I'm 6 years old and I eat all the sugar in the pantry. One time when I was little, I found the container of sugar
Someone's at the door. I'll call you.
and I grabbed a spoon and I ate like half of it before my mom found me.
I'm Jane Linden from the Home Service Domestic Agency in Hartford.
Oh,
Is that
come
Marilyn
in.
Monroe?
Oh, then Mrs. Boyd.
There is no Mrs. Boyd.
Oh, that's too
Oh,
bad.
this is
Why
going
I
to be
sent
the
for
main
someone.
Well, I hope you decide I'm right for the
love
job.
interest, I guess. I was wrong
Jane,
earlier.
I might as well tell you now. He's a monkey.
They all are.
A real monkey.
You should have seen my brother Gus. Now, that was the ugliest little monkey.
You better let me finish.
Ladies,
Look, Professor
It's an
Boyd, you don't have to
actual
apologize
chimpanzee.
It's a monkey.
Well, sure it's a monkey.
Why didn't you tell me?
I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, he
Oh,
did.
Yes, you did, didn't you?
It's a chimpanzee.
Hey, he seems to like you.
I always get along well.
No.
with babies.
Oh, no, Bonzo. He's fascinated by shiny objects. You better take those off. Oh, and look at...
All right.
You enjoy playing mother, don't you?
Someday I'm going to be a real one. And I want a large family. 10 at least.
10?
There's an old...
Peter, what's this for?
Well, it's for clothes. My clothes. I was just leaving.
But you just said you were going to bed.
I am, as soon as I get there.
Get where?
I'm not going to tell you. Because if you don't know... then
You're
no one
great
can
at
ever know.
making
Why
excuses.
should anybody want to do that?
Goodbye, darling.
That was like weird. That was like, I feel like he didn't actually kiss her. Was that like a stunt kiss? Like, you know how in plays and stuff they'll like slap an actor, but it'll be like whoa, you know? That's what that looks like. That looked like it was a fake kiss that didn't happen.
Shh. He's almost asleep.
His eyes are wide open. Good night, sleep tight. Don't let bed.
You know
bugs
something?
bite.
My brother Gus wasn't half as cute as Bonzo.
I honestly kind of like this movie so far. That was weird. Baby! It's Harry Truman!
Peter, what are you doing here?
Oh, no, a very important experiment.
With baby food?
This won't go any farther.
Of course not.
Well, then, who has more energy than babies? And what do they eat?
Of course. The fountain of youth. Are you conducting this experiment on yourself?
Look.
Remarkable.
So he's trying to convince this guy. I wasn't expecting to like this movie as much as I do.
Eat your pablum like a good boy, and pretty soon you'll grow up to be a big, strong, handsome man just like your daddy. Then your papa would grin at us and say, by golly, I'm the richest man in 6 counties.
Yeah, well,
The average capitalist. Bonzo's mental worth. I can't read cursive. I can't read Minecraft enchantment table.
You've been avoiding me so much lately that I was beginning to suspect there was another woman.
It's almost like
No,
there
I'm not.
is.
I can be a very...
Bonzo, polite little boys do not sit on the table. Now get back in your chair.
Was that scripted at
Your
all?
feet down.
Me at 3 a.m. looking for beans.
What are little boys made of?
Cheese. They're made of cheese.
Snaps and snails and puppy dogs' tails. That's what little boys are made.
I hope that's not what little boys are made of. Puppy dog tails? I hope people didn't have to get puppy dog tails in order to create me. I can see why this is in the Library of Congress. There's Ronald. Is that Ronald? Yeah, that's Ronald.
Bonzo's gone. The window's open. He's been kidnapped.
There he is!
Well, maybe it's because you didn't come home to dinner. After all, it's a new experience for him. The first time Papa didn't come home.
Ronald Reagan. You have 2 girlfriends, and that's a issue unless if the girlfriends know about each other and they're fine with it, then yeah, I guess. But they don't know about each other, so there's a problem. Commercial break, I guess.
What do you know, Bonzo?
Is that Rosie the
Here's
Riveter?
another book by...
He's climbing under the couch cushions.
Bonzo, are you hiding something? What have you got there?
Bonzo, you gotta show her your magazines. You gotta show her your Playboys. The necklace!
Put them back, Bonzo. Put the beads back.
don't think chimpanzees can hum.
Poor Mama. Poor Mama.
He's slurping up the necklace like spaghetti.
Please, Bonzo, put the beads back. Oh, that's a good boy. Good boy.
She had to help that.
Just wait till Mama tells Papa about this. Now, you just play quietly until Mama gets back.
We had the same idea. I promise I have not seen this. She said play quietly. Vacuum. What's he gonna do with the vacuum? Is he disassembling the vacuum? Uh-oh. This is a well-trained chimpanzee. I've said it, but it is. Is any of this in the script? Or did they just put the chimpanzee in a room with multiple cameras and just let it do whatever? Oh, now he's actually escaping! No! What's he got on the whiteboard?
Professor Boyd.
Harry
Oh,
Truman!
Professor Boyd.
This is the guy who's been eating.
He's working like a charm. I couldn't have done this a week ago.
Isn't that a little strenuous for you, Fosdick?
Not at all. I'm on your diet.
My what?
You know, the fountain of youth.
Oh.
Who has more energy than babies? Just watch.
Professor Boyd, you're wanted in the dean's office.
That's John F. Kennedy.
A woman who gave the name of Little Chicken wanted you to know that Papa's boy is up a tree. That was the exact message from Little Chicken.
He's realizing. Oh, Lyndon Johnson! There you go! Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Who's he gonna call? Ghostbusters? Classified documents. Oh. Franklin Roosevelt.
Number, please. Hello.
Oh, this is back when
Hello, number,
there were
please.
operators on phones.
What's the matter? Do you need help? Get the address for Brighton 634, then ring the fire department. Someone's trying to get help. Sounds like they're suffocating. I'll call the police.
No! This is like cringe humor. I can't handle it. Oh, well now we know the address of Ronald Reagan and Bonzo.
You can't hide from me much longer, you bad boy.
Oh no! You were a chaos gremlin, Bonzo.
Is Bonzo up there?
No!
Well, what are you doing up there?
I'm hanging on to a branch that's about to break off. Any further questions?
Ronald! Put the ladder there!
Bonzo!
Those the electrical wires. Those are the things that the birds charge on, because birds are government drones.
Where's the fire?
Yeah, come on, where is it?
We have no fire. Somebody call the fire department from this house. You know, there's a law against turning in a false alarm. Who's falsing an alarm? Our monkeys
It's Nixon!
You were saying
I keep seeing
there's a
people who
very simple
slightly resemble
explanation for all
presidents. That's Ronald Reagan. That's actually Ronald Reagan. That's Teddy Roosevelt. That's Richard
we better
Nixon.
do that right away.
That's Gerald Ford on the left.
Oh, sure he was. I saw him with my own eyes. Didn't you, Harry? Oh, sure. It was a gorilla about so high.
He was not. He's a young chimpanzee with, I might add, a higher IQ than that required for the police force.
Are you sure he wasn't
Based Ronald Reagan?
She also ought to have an engagement ring.
So I think she
seems long
should
overdue.
end up with Teddy Roosevelt, and Rosie the Riveter should end up with Ronald Reagan. That's my opinion of what should happen
I
in the
didn't know
movie.
he was...
Father was right. You are what you are. Environment merely provides the camouflage to hide it.
Because they're broken up now. Oh well.
After having had such a nice home, he won't like it being put back in a cage.
A cage. You're not going to put Bonzo in a cage like he was a criminal.
Well, there's no longer any reason to use Bonzo as a guinea pig.
Don't you dare
ran
call
away.
Bonzo a guinea. Bonzo isn't upstairs.
What?
I even looked in the attic.
He might get run over or lost.
Yeah, he
That
ran
could
away.
cost me $2,000. Come on!
Is that how much
That's
a
fine thing for
chimpanzee
a father to
costs?
say when his
$2,000?
child is lost.
I wonder if it's legal to own a chimpanzee. Adopt a chimpanzee. You can get a gift card to adopt a...
It's our little one.
There he is! Oh, of course, the jewelry.
How's that little chimpanzee of ours getting along, Doctor?
He's very intelligent. You wouldn't believe it.
Good. We're going to send him to Yale University.
He's not that intelligent.
I've just sold him for $2,500.
Our Bonzo is no ordinary animal. He's good and he's kind.
Really, Norman, you amaze me. I've always considered you a devoted scientist.
Yeah.
Get him back at once from wherever you have him. Then crate him and ship him to Yale. I promised Willis delivery by Monday.
They're gonna put Bonzo in a crate. You got a friend in me.
Bonzo,
It's birthday time.
I wish that you'll have many more birthdays just like this one.
Teddy Roosevelt getting emotional over
Dublin
there.
is supposed to be a happy occasion. I'm happy. Only my eyes are crying.
Come on, Bonzo, make your wish come true. Blow out the candle.
I wish for Nosferatu 2, the sequel. Nosferatu.
I intend to give her 3 months' salary when I let her go. She'll have a nice long vacation before she has to take another job.
Why, that's very generous of you.
She deserves it. I only hope she meets some nice, worthwhile young fellow.
That's if Jane would be your Anna. So you know me like a book. Well, as far as I'm concerned, Professor Peter, Papa Boyd, you've come to the last page, to where it says the end.
You've come to the last page,
What's that all about?
where it says the end.
You're the psychologist. You ought to know. Go back to school and study your Freud.
No smoking!
Wait a minute. Are you trying to tell me that she's in love with me?
Oh, no, I couldn't imagine it. Come drive me home.
In a minute.
Teddy Roosevelt doesn't have a car, I guess. Did cars exist when Teddy Roosevelt was alive? Ronald, you messed up. Bonzo, where you going, Bonzo?
I told you to go away. I don't want to see you anymore.
Bonzo thinks she's talking to him. No. No, that's so sad. That's so sad. No, Bonzo. She thought she was talking to Ronald Reagan. What if Bonzo ends up being the twist villain? This is where he always goes whenever he is lost. He goes to the jewel. He's gonna break in! No! There's the police. That police officer is awful at his job. Ronald! Oh no, is he gonna hit Bonzo? Is that what bedtime for Bonzo means? Is it bedtime permanently?
With jewelry. Bonzo!
So now Ronald Reagan's on the run from the police! Joe's service station. There's Joe Biden. He owns that business. Is he gonna drive? Oh, please tell me he drives. Oh, the police are watching.
Going somewhere? Well, yes. If you tell
Is
me
this movie
you're
gonna have a
playing
sad
fire,
ending?
I'll laugh myself to death. Come on. But officer, Bonzo took a necklace, and Peter's accused because without you he cannot make him put it back, and now they've come to take Bonzo.
To jail?
No, to Yale.
Oh, Bonzo. See, Bonzo? These are Mama's. Now put these back. Put these back.
Haven't said anything in a while, I feel like.
Please be patient, Mr. Petcock. Babcock!
Couldn't we wait just a little longer, Mr. Babcock?
I'm afraid it's hopeless, Jane.
That's
He
an
found his way
interesting
here the
last
first
name.
time by accident.
Here we go. Put it back, Bonzo.
Operation Bonzo, as it is now known, has greatly added to the prestige of Sheridan College.
Wait, was I right? Are they together and they're together? Was I right earlier? Why are they both on that seat? Reagan, you cannot do that while you're driving. You have to watch the road.
Golly.
All right. I think I enjoyed that. That was a fun movie. Yeah. Don't have much to say. I think I got invested towards the end and forgot to say a lot, but yeah. Bye-bye.